We should be live.
Yeah,
We're live. We're on the live, and we're live.
I don't know. It might have just been my phone. Oh yeah, there it is.
Hey, how does it look? We're looking at ourselves. This is the most narcissistic thing we could possibly do is watch ourselves on the live. Okay.
So it's like a few seconds. It's a little bit delayed.
Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, listen. We're gonna get audio for this.
Yep.
So when we do the lives,
cool.
we're doing some back to backs.
This is fun. Yeah, man. Let's just get wild.
So cool.
I saw that you posted another one of your videos. Sorry, I'm gonna derail immediately.
Sure.
You posted one of your little videos
Within a minute.
I was watching your video earlier today. That you posted. It was newer. I noticed this background right here. I felt a little personally attacked by your little tattoo thing.
So that footage, I'm going to be honest with you, that footage was from 2 years ago.
Wow.
When I did,
yeah.
and I think I filmed it this way.
Ah.
But when I was cleaning out my SD cards, because we ran into the issue a couple weeks ago, I had that footage, and I forgot about it. I kept it because I was like, oh, I'll edit it at some point. Okay. And then as I was clearing out all my SD cards, I edited it, I put it up. What part of it did you feel attacked by?
I just, as I've had thoughts of tattoos and stuff before, and I've been like, I don't know, I need to be absolutely sure before I put pen to paper or ink to skin.
Well, when I made this video 2 years ago, I'm assuming I wasn't thinking of you.
Oh, I'm sure.
I
mean, maybe.
But now that you say it, it might be. Yeah. You just figure out what you want. Did you want to do like the kids' birthdays or something?
Yeah.
So there you go. Bam.
I got it.
It's that fast.
I think I'm good. There you go. Decision made.
that quickly.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Is Jessica back on the live stream?
I don't know. I haven't heard from her since the last one ended. She might not know that we're doing
okay.
It. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put out the feelers too.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to put them feelers out. I'm putting these feelers. I'm feeling.
I know. I gotta like text my people and let them know.
I know. But that's the best part of you. You do the upcoming. You could do it at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Be like, yo, 12 hours from now, we're going to be live.
Oh, yeah, right. That's true, too.
It might be a little dramatic, but, But if you tell people, every Monday, whatever, barring
unforeseen circumstances, every Monday around 8:30.
Yeah, 8:30. So tonight, it took me a little bit longer to get here because dinner was a cleanup. We had tacos, and you got to clean up you got to clean up the lettuce, you got to clean up the tomatoes, you got to clean up. There's a lot of stuff you got to clean up.
This sounds like a sitcom.
Yeah, I do the Jerry voice, but Jessica doesn't like when I do that. Oh, goodness.
Well, this one is going to be, now that we're in the off season.
Yep.
We do some current topics, but then we're also going to do some lists. And today's list.
Yeah.
It's our top 5, each of our respective top 5 favorite sports movies.
Yep.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Now, I have some honorable mentions. You have honorable mentions. I also have a dishonorable mention.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Think of it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
No pressure.
But I also like bad movies, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I just thought of another one. See? Man, there's so many of them.
I can't think of a... Yeah, I'm trying to think of a sports movie I saw that I was like, this is terrible. I also stopped watching. I don't leave theaters. I'm like, once I'm in,
you don't go to theaters. Let's be honest.
Unless it's Paw Patrol related. But if I'm watching a movie, I'm like, this is stupid, I will just stop watching the movie. Is not another teen movie a sports movie?
I would say
not
that
enough. How much of it does it?
It's got to take up the majority of
the main plot,
like The Luck of the Irish. That's a sports movie, Disney Channel original movie. That's Johnny Tsunami technically is a sports movie.
Yeah,
because the majority of it is a sport.
Oh man,
but that is also completely underrated.
Which one?
Not another teen movie.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Love that movie. I love that movie. It's like an all-time favorite. I'm not a huge quoter of movies, but that one I will quote.
I have no pigment.
That is,
great movie. I'm trying to figure out my list. So if you want to run through your honorables?
Yeah, I'll do my honorables.
Go ahead.
So when I was putting this list together, I was struggling because I found out all these movies are just from my childhood, and not only my childhood, but these movies that we watched during recess when it was raining outside and we couldn't go outside. And I just like because you've seen them so many times. Yeah. But my honorable list, I just had a couple here. Okay. The Replacements. Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, great movie.
Football movie. Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. It's on there.
Shaolin Soccer, which is actually a very funny movie. By a Japanese director. It is soccer, but it's ridiculous. It's like anime superpowers based, and it's just completely silly. Okay, but it's like satire.
I'm out.
If you know Kung Pao into the Fist, it's kind of like up that alley, which you would hate it.
Okay. That sounds bad.
Little Big League.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the one that Jessica was not happy that did not make my top 5 is Angels in the Outfield.
Oh man,
that was it hovered.
There's so many because as you were listing them, I'm thinking of new ones too. Mm. It was so hard.
Many. There's so many.
So hard to make this list.
Yeah. If we did a top 10,
I know we're doing top 5 with honorables.
I know.
A dishonorable mention for me.
Yeah.
And you could think of one for yourself. And I'll use this as your motivation here.
Yeah.
I watched for the first time, I think last year, Any Given Sunday. Mm-hmm. Don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I thought this had so much hype behind it.
Yeah, with like Al Pacino and stuff.
Al Pacino's in it. Mm-hmm. Jamie Foxx, LL Cool J.
Yeah.
It had so much hype. And I watched it. Cameron Diaz. Mm-hmm. I was like, this sucks. This sucks. And then somehow this came up in conversation when I went to Texas. Now, like Alex is from Texas. Mm-hmm. His brother, they all play football.
Oh, I'm sure. Those stadiums for high school kids are bigger than...
Yeah. And this came up in a conversation. I go, yeah, the movie sucked. They all thought that I just like disrespected their God. Mm-hmm. This is like their favorite movie of all time. And I was like... It wasn't even the best football movie.
I figured they'd be more into like Friday Night Lights, which
I'm sure they like that too. But like the Any Given Sunday was like,
yeah, because Replacements is just like a silly, but they took itself too seriously, like Any Given Sunday sort of.
Yeah, it was. I mean, sort of based off of Washington though.
Oh man, another good one I just remembered.
The Little Giants.
That's on my list.
That's the bet. The Little Giants is a better football movie than Any Given Sunday. Quote me on that. Sue me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I tried to pick one from each sport. Like I kind of tried to do that a little bit so I can get each sport in there, sort of, which is kind of like it's kind of my brain just kind of like went. I'm like, oh, I already picked this one. I can't pick another football movie, but that's kind of where my brain was. Jessica reminded me of Little Giants. I was like, oh my god,
great movie. Also, like another honorable mention that's not on my list, The Big Green.
Oh yeah.
Talk about soccer.
Yeah.
That might be the best soccer movie ever made.
That's a good one.
The Big Green.
The big ham. Yeah.
What's important?
Like Fumbaruski. Yeah, there's so much good stuff. Little Giants. I'm
trying to think.
Field goal kicking, garbage picking, Philadelphia.
It's on my list. It is on my list.
That's what I just remembered. Better than Any Given Sunday.
Better than Any Given Sunday. The garbage picking, field goal kicking, Philadelphia phenomenon.
I said it backwards.
Tony Danza. Yeah. How are you? Better than Any Given Sunday. I don't give a shit. Now, I have a list here, but I don't remember. I remember I got 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm struggling with my number 5 slot.
I'm trying to think of a dishonorable mention. A really bad.
Happy Gilmore's a great movie.
That is a great movie. Wow. How did I not think of that one? That is a great movie.
They're coming to me now.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to remember a movie that was like, this isn't even how the sport works. Like, it's just stupid. But not coming to me at the moment. But I know.
Well, if you think of one in the course of time,
yeah.
Well, let me hear your number 5's pick.
Number 5 pick. This might be a controversial pick. Air Bud.
Number 5 all-time favorite sports movie is fucking Air Bud.
Not Golden Retriever. Not the soccer one.
No, Golden Receiver.
Golden Receiver, excuse me. See?
I know it, but like...
I'm on to you.
But bro, that was so out of fucking left field.
Rules don't say you can't play a dog.
No, it doesn't, but like... Fucking Air Bud, bro. Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
Air Bud. All right, well, give me a little background. What do you like about Air Bud?
When I was a child, one of my favorite movies was Homeward Bound.
Oh no. Shadow.
Yeah, exactly. I loved golden retrievers. Loved them. Always wanted one.
You never had one.
Never had one. My mother would never get one.
Why?
They require a lot of activity, like walks.
Oh,
as a child,
true.
like everything,
Fair.
everything. I mean, Jessica had a golden retriever. He was great, but especially when he was younger, requires a lot.
Yeah.
And my family was just like, feed him, let
him die on the kitchen floor.
Let him die on the kitchen floor and be fine. But and Jessica's yelling at me for not mentioning Bentley. I literally just mentioned him. I literally just said Jessica had a golden retriever. Lovely dog. But she put all the work in when he was a puppy. I wasn't even around back then.
True.
But love the golden retriever.
You just fell in love with Airbud. I haven't watched it in so long.
I remember watching it in 5th grade specifically.
Yeah.
And Bentley was my step dog. So like,
oh my fucking Lord, please don't do this.
I'm just saying.
I know, but please don't do this.
Right.
Don't do this. No, because you're like an actual parent now.
Right.
There is no pet parent thing.
I know, but like I showed up and Bentley, he was already there. Like he already had he was already set in his ways.
Right. Bro, I feel like you actually would refer to him as that before the kids.
I mean, I do refer to him as my stepdog.
You ever see the sticker, the bumper stickers like dog mom?
Yeah.
Or like I love my grand dog or some shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Find a hobby. Find a fucking hobby.
Dogs.
That's your hobby. Dog mom.
Trading dogs. Walking dogs.
There's a reason why you're a dog mom.
Playing with dogs.
And you're not an actual mom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hot take.
How do you like that, Scorcher?
Yeah. That was a good one.
All right. I am trying to find my number 5 because this is tough. I got my 4.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5. My God. Can I give you like the list of what it's between?
Sure.
They're all basketball, actually.
Okay.
White Men Can't Jump.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Carter.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, really? Great movie. Above the Rim. Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball is more of a love story, though.
Yeah.
It is centered around basketball.
Yeah.
Love and basketball.
White Man Can't Jump is really good.
It's really good.
That's definitely a classic. Definitely a classic.
Above the Rim is also like, I mean, it is centered around basketball. It's one of my favorites.
So as I'm looking at this, like I told myself like I'm not going to look at a list. I just need to think of the first ones that come to me.
Yeah.
But I can already see ones that I forgot. Like, I'm not a huge basketball movie fan unless it's Airbud.
See, I'm not a big
football
movie.
That's why I couldn't find the basketball movie. That's kind of why.
The Luck of the Irish.
I didn't.
I have a 4-way tie for my number 5 pick. White Men Can't Jump. Above the Rim. Coach Carter.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're right.
It's tough. Those are all like. I
say White Men Can't Jump.
That or probably that or Above the Rim. But Coach Carter is really good too. If you haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Love and Basketball is also really good. Those are like Coach Carter. I think came out in the 2000s, but like the other 3 are like 90s basketball.
Yeah,
very good.
Which one is Ray Allen in?
He Got Game.
I didn't think it was one of
not
those.
on my list. There's also Blue Chips.
Yep,
which is Shaq and Penny. Didn't make my list. But all right, so that's on my number 5.
Okay,
let's go to number 4.
All right, little number 4 was Little Giants.
Great movie.
Great movie.
The best football movie that's ever been made is The Little Giants.
When John Madden walked off that bus, blew my mind.
And Emmitt Smith. Bruce Smith, Emmitt Smith. They just say all their names, talking over each other.
Yep. So good.
It's just a great movie.
Yeah, I mean the toilet. That's whenever I went to go catch a football, I just saw toilet paper. That's why I had such soft hands. Yeah,
I know. Actually, Mike just sent me a quote of The Little Giants today, from out of nowhere. It's a very quotable movie. Mm-hmm. It is one of my favorites.
Yep.
Let me see. I forgot a couple of my honorable mentions. Now that I have my list defined, Talladega Nights is an honorable mention.
You know what? I did not enjoy Semi-Pro that much.
It was funny though.
I
thought it was really funny.
All the Will Ferrell movies, I thought I would love it. Didn't like it that much. I enjoyed it. Didn't love it.
See, I had an argument because I
Damn.
refuse. I know those suck. But I refuse to watch Anchorman because I know. I could tell by the setup, the character. I'm not gonna like it. I just know I'm not gonna like it.
You've already seen it by all the quotes you've received from it.
Probably.
Yeah.
But then it turns into like you hate Will Ferrell, and it's like I love Semi Bro. I love Talladega Nights, Step Brothers.
Blaze of Glory. Blaze of Glory is a good movie.
Have not seen Blaze of Glory.
That's a good one.
I think it's because it's ice skating. I don't want anything to do with ice skating.
And Jenna Fisher's in it. It's good. It's a good movie. I enjoy it. If I had to put if it's my favorite ice skating movie.
Yeah, how many ice skating movies outside of hockey? But like, how many ice skating movies are there?
Don't know. The only hockey movies, well, one of them's on my list.
Me too.
But I think we don't.
No, but you got a few options there.
Yeah, there's only other one I can think of.
Okay,
and it's older. So
okay.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
My number 4 pick.
Yep.
In the 2024 top 5 sports movies of all time. I didn't actually rank them, but I know which one's which.
That's why I asked you too. Like, is this in any particular order?
It should. I was trying to do 5 to 1, but
know.
it doesn't really matter. I guess number 4 is going to be Cool Runnings.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Jamaican bobsled team.
It's another recess movie I didn't think of.
Great movie.
Yeah,
it has a great message.
Yep.
Of acceptance at the end, but it's like great. It's so quotable.
And I love movies. I know it's based on a true story, but I didn't know that as a kid. Like, I can just Wikipedia it. But I love movies when they don't win at the end. They don't win at the end.
Right.
They flip. It's good.
It shows you a lot.
And I was all about the Jamaican bobsled team that just made it to the last Winter Olympics. Damn. I was all on board.
See?
Yep. John Candy's great.
R.I.P. I went to Comic-Con.
Yep.
And the 4 guys were there.
No way.
They signed my Funko Pop.
The actors or the actual bobsledders?
The actors.
Yeah, makes sense.
We're all there. I don't think anybody would know if the bobsledders showed up.
You have a Funko Pop? Nice.
They have a Sanka and they have a John Candy's character. So nice. I had 2 Sankas.
Yep.
So I had him sign one of them.
Yep.
So that's my number 4.
Cool. I like it.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Space Jam.
Oh, I didn't even think of Space Jam. Fuck, we were just talking about basketball movies too.
Space Jam, totally Space Jam. Never seen Space Jam 2.
I was going to say, not the LeBron one.
Yeah, I'll never watch it. I don't watch sequels that don't need to be made. Not every movie needs a sequel.
But how do you know it doesn't need to be made unless you see it? I mean, that one you're right on.
Yeah.
I can just tell.
Like Anchorman 2, didn't need it.
Yeah.
Lot of comedies get sequels that don't. Hot Tub Time Machine 2, didn't need it.
No.
So Space Jam, and it was the mix at the time of my favorite things: basketball, Michael Jordan, and the Looney Tunes.
I know it's still good. It still holds up.
Oh yeah,
I still rewatch it.
Go Bulls!
Let's go Bulls! Larry's not white. Larry's clear.
That was the best part about those movies is a kid can watch it and think it's hilarious and like not even get like some of those jokes. That's the sign of a really good movie.
Right.
Yeah.
That is a good one, man. I was not even thinking that.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go number 3 here. Number 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's between 2. Because I like them both equally.
Mm-hmm.
But number 3 is going to be D2 The Mighty Ducks.
So I'm curious of your thoughts here. So Mighty Ducks is on my list.
Original?
That was my question. I was like, is it the Mighty Ducks as a whole?
It could be.
That's kind of like what I was going with, because even though the third one is a little controversial because Gordon Bombay is not their coach, it's still a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Yep. But I'd have to go, if I had to pick a Mighty Duck movie, it'd be number 1, the first one.
Okay. If I had to pick, I would pick 2.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know if that was like I saw 2 before I saw 1, maybe.
It's possible.
But like I've watched that more, like Team USA Hockey. I don't know. And then it was also like the Bash Brothers, like Dean Portman.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Don't you know that? Yeah, I love that.
Julie, right? She comes in at that one. Or was she in the first one? The goalie? She saves it at the end. It's Julie, right? Julie the cat?
Yeah. Well, there's
Is that Mighty Ducks?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. She's not in D1, is she? Is she
No,
in D1?
no.
Yeah, okay. I knew
she's in 2. And then what the hell's his name? Wayne, the Texas guy, the cowboy guy.
Yeah, the Wrangler.
Well, because they had one Bash brother in the first one.
Yep.
And then Dean Portman shows up, and he's my favorite character.
Yep.
I got to get like a Team Boardman jersey.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
So that's my number 3 pick.
Yep, that works. My number 2 is Mighty Ducks. So classic. Yeah. I was thinking of them as a whole, but I'd have to go with one. Because you already said Mighty Ducks, I'll throw another movie out there that I had totally forgotten now that I was Googling this thing. Excuse me, Major League.
Good movie.
Yeah. Really like that movie, which I should have been on my honorable mention because I just really enjoyed that one.
I think I liked Rookie of the Year better. Hot take. Rookie of the Year or Major League?
As a child, Rookie of the Year, because that was like my dream. Like, oh my God, I could play baseball as a child.
Yeah, like floating.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly.
That would never work, Mom.
And like, I didn't really, Major League might have been a little too older for me, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's still good.
I liked it.
Good.
And I honestly, Happy Gilmore would probably be on there too.
I know. It's hard to niche it, and it's also like there's movies that you're just not thinking.
But you can
like
see if the
Space
ones that come
Jam.
to you right away. It's just like, oh God, it's got to be on the list.
Right.
It's got to be on the list.
Number 2. The Sandlot.
Nice.
Oh no. Did I steal it? Is that your one? I hope not.
It might be.
Shit, it might be. All right, so The Sandlot is a classic. It's on the same level as like D2 The Mighty Ducks, but I think it just got more like, because it's like back in the 60s. It's like nostalgia.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie so many times.
Sandlot is my number 1 with a bullet. Like when I said like, oh, everything else in here is like 1 through 5 unlit. Like any particular, no, that is 1. There's no in particular order. Sandlot is number 1.
That's fair.
That is a childhood staple.
I know.
I'll be watching that with Braden at some point. And Ella.
It's just so good.
Yeah. That movie also has sequels that I will never watch.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Even though Squints is in one of them.
Is he really?
I think so.
Like Wendy Peppercorn and Squints, and you know, he got really into the 60s and we never heard from him again.
Yeah, see, I always wanted the sequel of Bertram. Because he got really into the 60s, and then no one ever saw him again. Like, what the fuck happened?
You're killing me, Smalls. Like, it's just so much.
I tell you what, nobody else would find this funny, probably, but when we used to watch that, me and my sister, when we were younger, we used to watch that. The very end, when they go and see the guy in the house, James Earl Jones, and they're talking like, you knew Babe Ruth? And when he says George, he says it so loud. We used to put the volume all the way up on the TV because he like screams it. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
It's my number 2.
Number 1 running away from me. It's just, that was like the first one I put down. The first one I thought of was The Sandlot.
It's not the first one I thought of. Because I had an easy, clear-cut winner here that may encompass more than just one movie.
Okay.
See, where I went and I niched the Mighty Ducks to D2, to be specific. With this next one, I couldn't do that. Mm-hmm. My number 1, Rocky.
I knew you were going to say, I knew.
Rocky.
Yes.
And you can pick 1, you can pick 2, you can pick 3, or you can pick 4. Or you can pick the Creeds. I love the Creeds.
Do you really?
The Creeds are better than like Rocky 5. And Balboa.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of those, but like Rocky 1 through 4, like you can't miss.
I've only seen the original Rocky. I've seen 2. I've seen Rocky 2. I've seen Rocky 2 because I've seen Rago. But I don't think
that's 4.
Is that 4?
Yes.
Then I've seen 1 and 4. Oh wait, which one is Hulk Hogan in?
3.
Maybe I've seen that one too.
Oh my God. We need to do a Rocky night.
I know.
Listen, we did.
I know.
Cheese and Gregory and myself did Rocky Robe Night a few years ago. Well, I think we only made it through 3. Watching 4, we started too late. We had to go get food and shit. But 2 is when he rematches Apollo.
Oh yeah.
3 is Clubber Lang.
Yep.
And 4 is Drago.
Yeah.
You could pick any of those 4, and I'd watch it a million times. And then even the Creed. Have you seen the Creed movies? No. Do yourself.
They're too new. I don't watch new movies.
The Creed 1, the original Creed, not the band Creed. Shout out the band Creed though.
Yeah, right.
But that came out like 2018, 2016. It's like 8 years old at this point. Is it like past?
Jeez, it's like a classic now. Yeah, I never really watched. If I had to pick a boxing movie, I can't even think of a boxing movie outside of Rocky. Do they even exist?
Raging Bull. Ali.
Yeah.
They're out there.
Yeah.
They're definitely out there. I don't know. It was a clear-cut winner for me.
Oh yeah. That's. I should have known that. That was silly of me.
That's racist. But I'm surprised that you haven't seen. You don't recall seeing the other ones.
I just know bits and pieces.
Well, like 5 was.
I've never seen 5. I can tell you that.
That was when he was training. Tommy Gunn.
Yeah, I have fragments of memory. So like I remember Hulk Hogan. I remember Drago and throw in the towel. Like I remember that stuff.
But like, what movies do you watch? Because we've talked about how you don't listen to music.
What movies do I watch currently?
Like what are your like? If you're not to be into like, do you like the superhero movies? Do you like horror? You don't like horror movies?
No, I don't really. I haven't really seen a superhero movie in a while.
But like, what? So what is your genre of movie typically?
I don't know. I don't even know the last time I saw a movie. Honestly, I know. Don't do the top 5. But that's why. We're not gonna do top 5 bands or anything. It'd be like, what's Rise Against, and that's it. Why I can't do top 5 like current. Well, actually, here's another thing too. Is like, are there really any good current sports movies like besides the Creeds? Because they're like offshoots of a classic. But it's like current movies. I can't like Draft Day was a movie, but that was weird.
They did have the one on Netflix. Kevin James played Sean Payton. It was okay.
I didn't see that. There was the Invincible one. When Mark Wahlberg plays the wide receiver.
That was like 20 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Miracle was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, that was a good one.
At this point.
That was a good one. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that one too for hockey.
Here Comes the Boom was also good with Kevin James.
Okay.
The MMA one.
Jessica was a big fan of Like Mike with
that's a great movie. See? You forget all these because you're talking about it. Like Mike was great.
What was the other one she mentioned to me? That was it.
Kingpin was on my honorable mention as well.
She's the Man. She liked that movie.
She's the Man. She's the Man. She's the Man. She's
Amanda Bynes.
Was that a sports movie?
It was a soccer movie. She pretends to be a boy.
Oh,
Channing Tatum's it. Your boy's in it. Channing Tatum.
I've heard of it. I didn't know it was a sports movie. But Juwanna Man.
Oh yeah,
it's hysterical too.
I don't think I've seen that one.
What? It's the best one movie. It's exactly how it sounds.
Like current movies, I don't really have a genre that I go for. It used to be like the superhero and the fantasy stuff, but I just don't get.
That's fair. I don't know any like.
They're too long. These new movies, like 2.5 hours. I don't got time for that. I'm so tired. But usually, like something will come out like on Netflix, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, let's watch that. I don't even remember what.
What the hell was the Sean Payton? Home Team, I think. Home Team. Sean Payton. It's Kevin James plays Sean
Kevin James plays Sean Payton.
I know, it's a little ridiculous, but it's not a bad movie.
No, that's good.
Check it out. This is a fast one.
I know.
Pretty fast through this one.
I'm trying to think if there's any other movies that if I fly through here, if I just do a quick Google, because like I said, I tried to avoid this. Yeah, Karate Kid, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
3 Ninjas, don't know if that counts.
I guess it counts.
Caddyshack.
I've never seen it.
Oh, interesting.
Probably won't. It's a golf movie, other than Happy Gilmore, I guess.
That's true. But it's also kind of a hockey movie because he's trying out for the...
Yeah, it's true.
The Bruins at the beginning.
That is true.
Rudy.
Man, you can do it on Rudy.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Hoosiers. Basketball movie. What else we got here? No, nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. There's got to be some that we're missing here.
I know, it's got to be. Happy Gilmore. I never saw Moneyball. Never saw that.
Moneyball was good.
Oh, Waterboy. That was actually on my list. That was on my list. I took it off for Little Giants. Love Waterboy. How did I think of Waterboy and not Happy Gilmore is the real question.
I don't know. I don't get that.
Dodgeball. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Dodgeball. That was a good movie.
That's a great movie too.
That's a great movie.
This one, this page is loading at a snail's pace I'm trying to figure out what these are.
Mm-hmm. I really liked this. Wasn't it 61? That was a movie, right, on HBO. It was about Roger Maris's chase for 61. That was a good one. I really liked that one. That was on HBO. It wasn't a like cinematic.
I know this. Not really. The Longest Yard is another one.
Yeah, it was the original and the new one with Adam Sandler. I've seen it. Not on my list. Not my top 5.
No.
God, I keep jumping my phone. There's so many good baseball movies. So many good baseball movies.
I feel like football has the worst. Yeah. It's like my favorite sport, but it has the worst movies.
Rudy and The Blind Side. I never saw Blind Side. Never liked it. I'm not a big fan of those like
It's still
white person savior movies. This is weird. This is so weird. Like Sandra Bullock comes, and then you heard the stuff that happened during the this past off.
Yeah, but they didn't
right?
know that at the time. Well, I mean,
no, they made it no, but now it's like it was weird, and I never saw any. This is weird. I don't like that stuff. And I felt the same way about the Legend of Bagger Vance. This is weird stuff.
I don't know what that is.
It's a golf movie. Matt Damon, Will Smith. This is weird.
No, sir. The white savior, though.
That's like a trope. Not a fan of it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, why can't the saviors be white?
It's just weird.
Why? White people can save too.
Because like he was like a nice like in real life he was like a normal kid, but they make him like an idiot. Like these people have to take him in.
I didn't really watch all
Michael
of it.
Oher. It's a whole thing. I never saw it.
Oh, bring it on.
Yeah, it counts.
It counts.
It does count.
I think.
So here's a fun thing. I don't know.
Right.
WTOP. I don't know what that means. Did a best sports movies of all time, and it's literally like March Madness.
Okay.
They did basketball, boxing, football, and baseball. So I'm trying to look at the boxing. Raging Bull, Glory Road, Love and Basketball, The Hurricane, $1 Million Baby, He Got Game, Hoop Dreams, The Fighter, White Men Can't Jump, Cinderella Man, Rocky, which is a 3 seed, and Above the Rim.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Hoosiers, Space Jam is a 10 seed. Get out of here.
Oh, Remember the Titans.
I hovered on that one, making my list. I did like that one, and then so that was the boxing stuff. But yeah, these are pretty good. But I think we actually did a good job with our lists.
You know which one I didn't like?
Airbud's not on here anywhere, unfortunately. Bad News Bears.
Oh, that's right. That was a good one too.
A League of Their Own. A League of Their Own is a good movie. I like that movie.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Sorry. What was I going to say? Oh, I was just going to say something. I forgot. I don't know. Shit. I lost it.
What about you said, what about that's all I got. I'm out of movies.
I don't know. Oh. The one that I didn't like was a fight. It was called, oh my God, was it The
Fighter?
The Fighter?
That was on that list.
Not the Mark Wahlberg one. That one was good.
Uh-huh.
What the hell was that one called? He played Mickey Ward.
Is that the one with Christian Bale?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was that The Fighter?
That might have been The Fighter.
What the hell's that? There's an MMA one with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of hype. Watched it. It was like the Any Given Sunday of fucking combat sports movies. I was so fucking let down. I thought, oh yeah, dude, Beyond the Mat, technically a movie. The wrestling one, remember the behind the scenes?
The documentary one. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole documentary genre that we could talk about. That kind of stuff.
We were gonna talk about.
Yeah,
it's just not on this episode.
Palace and all that.
Did you watch Goon? Goon was good.
Goon? Oh, the Hawk. No.
Yeah,
no,
that was good.
Yeah.
This list is pretty extensive.
I know that CM Punk, the wrestler, has never seen Rocky, ever. Any of them that came up in the last year during all that drama that went on with him.
I mean, I don't know if I want to be associated with people who have not watched Rocky.
I know, none of them. None of them.
Why?
Because John Moxley wanted to do like a storyline with him that was like a mirror of Rocky 4. Yeah. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen any Rockies.
Oh my God, dude. Come on, bro. Get it together. Yeah. Grow up and watch some fucking Rocky. Jerry Maguire.
That's a good one.
This list is Tyson.
Does Ace Ventura?
Oh, Warrior was the one I was thinking of because it's on this at number 70.
Wow.
But 700.
Ace Ventura is a good one. If there's just like movies and then there's like movie adjacent, or I'm sorry, sports adjacent
movies. Yeah. Which would be that one.
Yep. Got the NFL licensing.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Disney Channel actually had some original movies. They had Miracle in Lane 2.
Yep.
Which, Frankie Muniz.
That's right.
They had Double Teamed. Do you remember that movie with the sisters?
Oh, yeah. That's a real story, right?
She does that fucking move at the end. It was like, I don't know who that's faking out.
Alley Cat Strike.
Alley Cat Strike is a great movie.
Yep. Shout out bowlers. Man. Shout out bowlers everywhere.
Field of Dreams.
Yep. Oh, God. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, that's a good one.
The Way Back. This looks like it's newer. Ben Affleck.
Jess really liked Fever Pitch, which I know is a Red Sox movie.
Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
Yep.
Pumping Iron, the Arnold movie.
Oh, I mean, there's definitely like there's the rest.
It's on this list.
Okay, yeah, sure. Count
it. A lot of these I haven't even heard of before. These are.
I think our list is tops.
I think so.
Bee's Knees.
$1 Million Baby.
Yep.
Didn't see it.
Boxing.
The Fighter.
Fighter is the one with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale.
Foxcatcher. Did you see that one? No. Steve Carell, Channing Tatum. True story.
Oh,
Mark Ruffalo, I think, is in it too.
Yeah, I did not see that one, but that's when Steve Carell looks really weird. He has like dental things.
Yeah. That was a true story. Creepy. Also, did you see? It's new though. Iron Claw.
No, that's very new.
That's very new. It's on the level of like Foxcatcher where it was good. I saw it. Probably don't ever need to watch it again. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I can never watch a movie a second time. I can barely watch them a first time. Unless I'm a kid and I'm watching it at recess when it's raining outside.
Yeah, but like, do you watch, like, you got to sit there and watch Paw Patrol and whatever movies.
Paw Patrols. What the kids are watching these days. We watched that. We watched The Muppets. We watched Encanto. I'm gone, man.
I don't know what that means.
It's too late for me. That was the Disney movie.
Like, does your brain like erode when you're watching these, or are you like, do you have your phone nearby?
Encanto's good. It's a good Disney movie. It's like, like you think of it in like the same vein as like Aladdin for us when we were kids,
But is it like
Lion King?
I could watch those because I
can watch Encanto.
You think so? I don't even know what
Probably
it is.
Not. Maybe.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. The Paw Patrol is different because that's like it's freaking Paw Patrol.
Which one do you hate the most? Like of like the kids shows that your kids are into, like which one do you hate? Like drives you nuts?
I don't think I really. Oh, so we tried to limit him. We don't let him watch YouTube because it's like an unmoderated hellscape. And he watched and we just let him watch this last few weeks because he was recovering from his tonsils. So like anything to get him to relax and just chill.
Yeah.
And he watches a hamster go through a maze, which is really annoying. Don't love it. And then he watches another one where a bunch of cars just crash into each other over and over again. Not Demolition Derby, but it's like computer generated cars just driving and crashing. Thomas the Train is there. Thomas Tank Engine. Lightning McQueen is there. Very strange. Not a fan. I like shows that have some an actual plot to them. I would appreciate, but I don't think it's really like when he watches like the Nicktoons and stuff. I don't really hate any of them. Cocomelon gets really annoying after a while.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and then sometimes you find yourself singing along, and it's too late for you.
I think the YouTube people are creepy.
Oh yeah, I agree.
There's like there's a girl who does it.
Rate Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really watch Miss Rachel, and we don't watch Blippi. We are a no Blippi household. He's on like Netflix. I think he started on YouTube, but now he's on.
What's wrong with Blippi? Other than it's
just annoying.
Yeah.
He annoys us.
Who is it? There's like a Rachel, but then there's another guy, not Blippi, that's like in that realm of. He's like, maybe they like cross promote. They do a little cross promotions.
Maybe.
But I feel like the YouTube ones are the ones that are.
It's just like there's no rules, Like they say there's rules. They're moderated, but kids can go down rabbit holes and stuff.
Even on YouTube Kids?
I'm pretty sure. But Jessica knows better than I do because she uses it sometimes for work with the distractions and whatnot. But yeah, I think there's stuff slips through the cracks all the time. But at least with like the Netflixes of the world, I can be like, this is why 7 he can't watch Ninja Turtles. As much as I'd love for him to watch Ninja Turtles because I would watch Ninja Turtles. Can't do that. I want to get him into wrestling. He's probably not ready for that yet.
He's a couple of years away.
Yeah.
I know YouTube has they have certain rules for making content for kids.
Yeah. Okay.
So like on the back end, if you upload stuff, if it's for kids, but then they scan through and there's stuff that like
interesting with the AI stuff, generative AI, that might be interesting. They might be able to do even better job of that because there's some weird stuff. Because even like
because if you're like cussing in it or something and you say it's made for kids and you're like cussing or whatever, then I don't know how they might just block your video completely. So they do have protocols on the back end of YouTube, but it is like when it gets caught, I guess.
Yeah. So we usually stick with the Netflix's, the Disney Plus stuff. If he was watching Muppet Babies, I enjoyed that only because I remembered it from my childhood. but I'm not like sitting there singing along.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I mean, we went on a little bit of a rant. We extended this a little bit to talk about kids' shows.
We were playing soccer in the backyard, actually, not too long ago, and I was singing the soccer song from Cocomelon. So that happened. So
just finish and then there's the sports tie.
Exactly.
There's the sports tie.
Spin it all back and tie in a bow.
So, all right. So we this is our second episode. We're trying out the YouTube lives.
Yeah.
We're going to get a mic for it so you guys can hear us better on the lives.
I'm curious to see how that goes.
I think it'll be better.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some feedback. It's not great. Obviously, it's coming right through the phone.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
This episode will be up on Tuesday. After we upload on Tuesdays.
Yep.
Next week we'll do another couple of rounds.
Yeah.
We'll have a microphone, the whole nine.
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to Tuesdays on the YouTubes, and then shortly thereafter it'll be on the audio platforms. I know last week we had a little bit of a video thing, but this week we're good.
Technical difficulty. Yep. There's nothing but technical difficulties.
No, but I feel like we got that ironed out. I think we're good going.
I figured it out. Yeah. You gotta format your SD cards, right? So this is for everybody here who's taking the video. Format your SD cards in your camera. Okay. Do not do it on your computer. And if you delete shit off and it looks like it's empty, it's not empty. You have to reformat it. Make sure everything's off, because once you reformat, you lose everything. Make sure it's completely empty. Mm-hmm. Put it back in your camera. Reformat it. Bam. It takes 2 seconds.
Smart.
Now we have like 20 cards of space.
Oh, I can't wait.
Talk for days.
We could talk for days. Let's keep going.
And we're going to. So like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.